Okay, greetings, Patriots. Anyways, this is the Zim cap update. Information is shifting daily as final rates stabilize without projects. Now, 15 million will be paid out regardless of total amount. Okay, so with approval of projects, be 1-to-1 rate on the first 200 trillion bond notes. Okay, so they're talking about the Zim or the Zig. They're not talking about as paper currency. They're talking them. They are bonds. Okay, so and then followed by that's the first 200 trillion is 1-to-1, and then the second is 25 million per 100 trillion up to 30 notes. Negotiation beyond that will occur through a secondary appointment. SafeLink 1-800 number will be released closer to the full activation. Rates are extremely high. All intel aligned with the same timeline. Next week, first week of November. Massive intel drop. Trump executive order has activated Gesara protocols worldwide. SWIFT is collapsing. Globalist banksters are being removed and sent to Gitmo. Starlink is now the backbone of the quantum financial system, tracking every transaction on Earth. Countdown is live. The reset is happening now. Gesara is the global structure behind it all, replacing the central banks, debt slavery, and fiat manipulation. Nations are being forced to purge corruption and lose access to everything. Those that pass are migrating into the quantum financial grid, quantum enforced AI audit, and backed by physical assets. Second encryption auto circulating among insiders in the access key. When played in silence, it resonates with your biometric frequency. Interesting. Linking you into the assigned quantum financial account, gold-backed reserves tied to your birth records. Okay, this isn't symbolic. It's a literally quantum authentication. If the system recognizes your resonance, your wallet opens. Very simple. Starlink upgrade satellites. Now spectral nodes. Monitor all transactions. Okay. Each one acts as a guardian, a capability of freezing or reversing corruption flows. Banks failing integrity scanned are collapsing overnight. Dozens of executives have vanished and are being flagged in the biometrics audits. So if their biometric is not flying and it doesn't open, then they're being basically picked up and released. There is no way that you're going to operate a criminal operation with this type of system. It's just not going to happen. Trump, April 2025 executive order transferred all Federal Reserve assets into the restored U.S. Treasury. The Hoover Dam power grid now sustains quantum vaults in Nevada and Utah, holding mere gold reserves that back quantum financial accounts. The old financial system is gone. Ghost lines operation have traced Tier 5 elites who tried to bypass rollout protocols. Their digital fingerprints wiped, assets seized, access terminated, and containment completed. They're all got cuffs on. The fiat system is crumbling, elite assets are seized, and chaos erupts worldwide. The old world is dying before your eyes. Banks are collapsing, layoffs are spreading like wildfire. The industries are imploding under their own lies. So very cool. This is an execution of a decade-long plan. I keep have these drops that come in there, mess me up. Long plan led by President Commander-in-Chief Trump to destroy the corrupt financial grid and replace it with a system for the people, not their enslavers. The dollar, stocks, pensions, all built to vanish. Globalists engineered an empire of deception, but Trump came back and buried it all. Now, with the pensions and all this stuff going on, you're safe there, because if you got a good family, you've been working hard all your life, don't worry about it. It'll come online, and even if it does go away, it's going to be replaced by lots of money. Behind the markets instability and recession, headlines: GESARA, Global Economic Security and Reformation Act, is rolling out silently. The rigged system is being replaced by a quantum-based, unhackable financial structure. This isn't a crash, it's a controlled demolition to usher in the quantum financial system, QFS, already active. The stock market is tanking as a fake liquidity drains. The Federal Reserve is cornered, central banks trapped, nations are shifting to gold-backed reserves, and quantum engineers are finalizing the assets-backed digital currency under the Trump command. So, civil unrest in the United States, cities, protests, vandalism on the tech hubs isn't random. It's orchestrated by the same networks behind the biofair and the election fraud, desperate to destabilize before GESARA gets rolled out. So these lefties and psychopaths and crazies, they're the ones that have been trying to kill your future and kill your family's future. So if you see them, one of these. Elites are funding the chaos to paint Trump as a dictator, but they're offshore. And I'm going to take that back. We should, push out love and light and forget about them, because they're insignificant at this point anyways, okay? So I'm going to retract that fist. Elite are funding chaos to paint Trump as a dictator, but their offshore accounts are being seized. Their trading systems cut from the quantum grid. Every move they make speeds their defeat. Trump's 3 weapons are very active. And black budget assets are funneled into the sovereign wealth funds for GESARA wealth. I mean, none of this money is going to be in their midst or in their possession anymore to create wars against humanity. Shell corporations tied to the Rothschilds, Soros, Gates, and the Clintons have been dismantled. Quantum financial backed dollars. The petrodollar is dead. It's dead, okay? The Fed's USD is being replaced by the gold-backed, anchored, quantum encrypted digital currency, which is attached to your biorhythm, okay? Major banks are running dual ledgers, preparing for this switch. Biometric quantum access cards are being tested in redemption centers nationwide. Quantum financial wealth network, trillions in recovered assets will flow to the public accounts. Small businesses, veterans, farmers, and families crushed in debt will get direct funding. The elite hoarded wealth will seed humanity's rebirth. What is next? Expect chaos in the coming weeks. Tech layoffs, corporate collapse, and severe credit lines are purging corruption. The White House faces pressure. Fake media panics, and the deep state courts try to block Trump's orders. And they're still trying to do whatever they're trying to do, but they have no teeth left. But the military has secured all the grids, okay? Starlink, Shields, quantum financial notes, and tribunals are ready. The collapse is liberation, and it is feeling very liberated to me. The system must burn to never rise again, okay? Jasara will erase debt, end income tax, release suppressed technology, restore law and order, and implement unhackable quantum voting grids. Nations will regain sovereignty, as do the people. Citizens will break free of their shackles. Globalists are plotting a transitional council to replace the governments, but Trump alliance has neutralized their moves. The media lies are their last gasp. The final truth of quantum financial hymns, gold rises and elite empires collapse. The world you knew is beginning to erase by design. Trump strikes financial, digital, spiritual, and humanity's liberation. Jasara split the world. Fear for those clinging to the old, power for those embracing the new. As the October 25 has come, the countdown is over. The new republic rises. The deep state is done. The quantum era is here now to stay. There has been emergency intel drop. 213 banks or bankers have been arrested just the recent days. Libra malware created by the elites to clone DNA infiltrated the quantum accounts and stopped the QFS transfers had been all foiled. Here we go. Here, hang on a sec. Back. Okay, FBI Philadelphia took down a drug trafficking ring in the Kensington neighborhood where over 30 members of the Wellmouth have been taken into custody. Breaking overnight, intel drop: America is at war. Trump strikes globalism. ICE recruits 175,000. Antifa has collapsed. Schumer has been arrested again, and I think that's the last of him. So that's where we're at. We are in a very, very exciting time right now. So I know that the metals and everything, what I've been saying, has all been absolute obscurity, and it's nothing out there is for what it is. I mean, even things that are coming on, we really have to be careful. Listen to the people that you resonate with. Stick to them. Don't veer off, because we're in very obscure times right now. It's going to get a little bit crazier before it gets better, but I believe that there's going to be a lot of good things happening, rolling out with the chaos. Okay, so we are transitioning, as it said there. Okay, we are taking, the people that are still living in the old will still be there, and their life is going to be miserable. But for us intuitives and the patriots, we're going to be moving into the new world and embracing it with open arms. And that's going to really help the algorithms and basically bust yourself away from all this enslavement that has been happening to you for decades. Okay, we will see you on the next one. Bye for now.